Alright, doing a summary wrap-up video. Just got back to the condo, and I am happy. I am the proud owner of, there's something called a green book in Thailand, and that shows ownership of a bike. I think it's a blue book, is for a car. So I got the paperwork from the auction, which you always need, to take the DMV. And very unusual and very lucky, I also received two, not one, but two green books, one for each of the two bikes that I bought today. So that's killer. I'm way ahead of the curve. I don't have to wait 2 to 4 weeks to receive the green book in order to go to DMV. I could go to DMV tomorrow, but the Grand Volano, which you'll see the bikes, I took pictures of them, needs a little cleaning up. It's got some scuff marks and some scratches, and it needs a little love. Now the Aerox, A-E-R-O-X, I also got the green book for, which is awesome. It's a big time saver. I got lucky. Jeff has bought at that auction quite a bit, and he usually does not receive the green books. You usually have to wait on that. So I got very lucky, 2 for 2 today, finding 2 good deals on 2 good bikes and getting the green books. I should do the numbers. All right, hold on a second. I'll do the numbers. Okay, these are the receipts, one for each bike. Grand Volano was bike number 12, and usually you don't get good deals on the front, first 50 or so motorcycles out of 150, because people who are one and done, buy some of the bikes up front and then that's it. But people know that, and it's weird how you think about that, but it's a known thing. Out of the 80 or 100 people that were there, it was a very large crowd compared to the other auctions I've been to so far. Like everybody knew that the stuff up front goes for more, so people weren't bidding up front. They were waiting for the end for the cheap ones. It's kind of like self-fulfilling prophecy. Everybody knows the cheap stuff at the end, so there wasn't cheap stuff at the end, and I was able to get bike number 12. It's a 2017 Yamaha Grand Filano, F-I-L-A-N-O. You can look it up on the internet. It's a cool looking bike, modeled after a Vespa more than like a motocross bike, right? There's a couple of types of bikes here in Thailand, and one of them is a Vespa clone copy inspired by, that's the Grand Filano. The other looks like a racer. It's very angular, plastic. The lines on it are sharp and, transformer like. I got one of each. I got both Yamahas. I went looking for Hondas because they're the most popular and they sell quick. I was looking at the Waves, looking at the Clicks, looking at the Scoopies, but I got the best deal on Yamaha, so I bought them. So the Yamaha was 19,000 baht, which I don't know what that is. 18,000 baht would be 600 bucks, so a little over 600 bucks. I got it for 25,000, and they built in 1,000 baht increments. So it was 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 was me. Nobody bid 26. 2017, 39,000 kilometers is 8 to 1, so about 25,000 miles. So still plenty of miles. Those are good for over 100,000 kilometers, those bikes. So 25,000 is $812.75 US. That's what I paid for the bike. Then there's a 7% VAT tax. So 7% of 25,000 is 1,750. So it's a little over 50 bucks, a little bit less than $60 tax to the government based on the price. Then there's a flat fee to the auction. Remember, for cars, it's 9,000 baht, 300 bucks. Here it's 1,600 baht, 1,605. So that's like 1,500 baht is 50 bucks. So a little over 50 bucks, $53. And then there's something I can't even, it's in Thai. It doesn't say in English, it's just Thai, and it's 321. I don't know if that's some kind of road tax or processing fee tax in addition to the $1,600. I forgot to ask Jeff what that was. I didn't even notice it, to tell you the truth. It's $10, 321 baht. But I'll find out what that is and let you know. For a grand total of 28,676 baht. That was for the Fulano, the pale yellow, kind of fat, roundish, curvy bike. So all in, that bike cost me $932, right, and 25 cents. So $812 for the bike and another $120 in fees and taxes. So $932 all in. I should be able to sell that bike for about 35,000 baht. That's 1,000. $1,100 to $1,200. So I'm in it for $900. I should be able to make about $3,000 to $5,000 on it. So that's cool. I'm very happy with that. The Aerox. It's a 2019 Yamaha Aerox 155. Oh, plus before, in another video, this is going to be the first video. So later on in this video, you'll see where I said the Fulano was 110cc. I thought it was like the Honda Scoopy. It's actually 125cc. Yamaha doesn't even make 110cc bike anymore. They start at 125. So the Fulano is 125cc. The Aerox is 155cc engine. That's where you're getting into like a real bike. You know, it's got some power. It can get up hills. It's a nice bike, and that's more of the Ricky Racer type. It's got the angles on it. It's not a round, fat, curvy bike. It's a mean-ass looking little bike, like fluorescent green with yellow wheels, which sounds gross, but it looks cool. It's a badass looking bike. The thing looks new. It's got 13,000 kilometers on it, so once again, less than 10,000 miles in American. It looks new. The body's in great shape. The tank, there's a few little small scratches here and there, but it's cherry. It's clean. It looks new. Got that for 40,000 baht, and I want to say the opening bid on that was 36, so I got it for like 4 bids. I bid twice or 3 times and got it for 40. They stopped at 40. I did the thing where I just held my card up. I just left it up, so the guy who was bidding against me saw I was in it for the duration. I wasn't. I had a number, but I wanted him to think I was in it for the duration. So got it at 40,000 baht, which is $1,300 US. Tax again. 7% of 40,000 is 2,800 baht. It's a little bit less than $100. And then the same $1,600 once again. So the flat fee to the auction is, a little bit over $50, $53. And here they didn't charge the 321. So I'm definitely going to have to ask what that is on the Fulano. I mean, once again, it's $10, but I want to know why I paid 320 baht extra on that one than I didn't on this one. I don't know. So total, all in with the tax and the bid of 40, is 44,400 baht, which is $1,443. So, all told for the day, the 2 bikes together with all the taxes and everything cost me $2,376.05. That's the real money, 73,087 baht, and that's so. 2,300, less than 2,400 US I have invested in the 2 bikes. Then the routine, you drive it from the auction, assuming it starts and runs. You don't have to throw it in the back of a pickup truck, which I brought my pickup, but we didn't need it. They both ran and started. You take it to the gas station, fill it with gas, check the pressure on the tires, make sure it starts up again. Because remember, a lot of these bikes have to be jumped because they've been started. They haven't been started in a while, so they always get jumped before they go up on the auction. But sometimes just running them through the auction, letting them sit there and run, and while it's being bid on and driving it around is enough to charge the battery to get things, let you get a few starts out of it. Then we went to the oil change place, and 100 baht, $3. US to change the oil in each bike. So I spent 200 baht, $6, and I got the oil changed in 2 bikes. So fresh tank of gas, 100 baht for gas, and that will last, you know, a very long time in those bikes. They get over 100 miles per gallon, each of these bikes. So 100 baht for gas, 100 baht for oil change, and it was 5 minutes for the oil change. I didn't go to Be Quick like I did with the Ranger and wait, you know, 40 minutes and pay 2,000 baht. It was 100 baht. It was a local place. So once again, thanks to Jeff. I couldn't do it without him. You know, he knows bikes. He picked out, you know, the Aerox for me yesterday and said that's a good deal. And I actually had a couple other bikes I was going to bid on later, but the Aerox, the numbers worked, so I took it, and I only put 2 deposits down, so instead of 1 and done, I was 2 and done today. So I bought as I said, the Falana was the number 12 bike, the Aerox was the number 60 bike, so I didn't even get to my other bikes, which are 90s, 87, 90. I didn't even see what they went for because I was busy processing my paperwork. So I feel really good about my new business venture, flipping cars and bikes, and very excited. Got the paperwork, as I said, which saves some time. I'll be able to put that Aerox up, you know, as soon as I can get it transferred to my name. I might even work on that tomorrow, going to the DMV and getting everything transferred into my name, because I have all the paperwork. Unlike the Ranger, which I bought 2 weeks ago, I still don't have the paperwork for it. So there is that. So big day today, great day once again. Gotta put my thanks out to Jeff because of his expertise with these bikes. I wouldn't have bought anything today if we hadn't walked through yesterday and him pointing out this and this and this, and then I was able to write down in my little notebook, you know, what he thought were good deals, and then do a little due diligence on the internet last night back in my condo. So I had the confidence to buy that bike, knowing I could get, you know, my goal was to buy 2 bikes for 30,000, you know, be all in at 60, and you know, sell it for 80. I might be able to make the 20,000 baht I need for a new phone just on the Aerox on the one bike, and I spent 73. I went 13,000 over budget, but I should make substantially more than 20,000, which was my target, my profit target for today. So very, very happy. I couldn't film the auction itself because it was going so fast. They had 147 bikes there, and I had never seen that lady hit that gavel that fast. Normally she's trying to get the price up, you know, and they get flat fee commission, but you know, for the banks they try to do a good job and get the price up. And let's go second, and once and twice, bang. Today she was like going once, going twice, bang, gone. Next. I mean, it was less than 1 minute. Every bike was up there on the stand because they had 150 to go through, 147. So it was going rapidly, and I was recording the prices on the sheet to track them. So I started to get a feel for what a Honda Wave with, you know, 10,000 kilometers goes for, you know, what a 2015 Yamaha PCX goes for, what, you know, just getting a sense of the market to know what a good deal is. Jeffrey is not always going to be there, being my little guardian angel over my shoulder, so I need to learn the market and learn more about bikes. So that's it. You know, today was a big success. I have to thank Jeff, you know, for a lot of it. I took him out for pizza. Who doesn't like pizza? We split a big meat lovers pizza at Rosie's Roadhouse. It was good. Not spectacular, but you know, good pizza. You know, it was pizza. It was Western style pizza, not Thai pizza, and that alone is worth the price of admission. So, very happy. That's the 2 bikes. As I sell them, you know, I'll do updates and videos and let you know what's going on. So today already oil change and second key made for the Falana. After we did the oil change, we rode over to his key guy, and I did a quick video of the second key being made. So you always want to sell a vehicle, even a bike with 2 keys. And Jeffrey does it, you know, force a habit, because he rents them out. And so today, when I dropped him off to pick up a bike from a customer, he brought the key just in case the customer didn't have it or forgot or whatever. Like, you know, it's crucial in his business to have a second key, and it was 150 baht. So I'm like, okay, I'll get a second key for the Falana and give the customer 2 keys, you know, when they buy it from me. I'm not going to be in the rental business. Just flipping right now, just trying to make cash. So that was it. That's the bike auction today. Sawadee Cop. Sorry about the background noise. They're still doing the auction. I bought two. Instead of one and done, I put two deposits down. I thought I might buy two, and I did buy two bikes. I got a 2017 Yamaha Grand Fulano. You'll see the bike. I'll walk over to pick it up now. I'm over here at the window getting the keys. So first you stand at the cashier and you pay for the bike, and then you come over and get the keys once you've paid for it. So I got two bikes, there's two receipts. All told, I'm at 73,087 baht. And that's $2,376 US and 5 cents. Paid $1,400 for the Yamaha Aerox 155 cubic centimeter, milliliters, cubic something. And then I paid $932 all in with taxes on a 2017 Grand Fulano. Cool bike. Right, so we're taking the big walk. That sweet ass in front of you is the Jarhead Jeffrey. We're heading over to where the bikes are parked post-auction to pick up the two beauties that I purchased. The keys are in the bike, which is unusual. Usually they have them back there at the cashier desk. Got all my paperwork, and I struck gold. I think I got lucky with that Aerox. Like I said, we'll see what that sells for, but what I got is the books in here. I got all the paperwork I need in the manila folder. Jeff has been going to these auctions for years and said, you know, that doesn't happen. So here's the Fulano. These are very popular bikes here. As you can see, it's pretty dirty. You know, some of the plastic might have to be replaced. It definitely needs to be buffed out. But you know, cute little pale yellow. And these are very popular bikes here. Not as popular as the Hondas, but popular. You know, it's kind of rounded. All these bikes are kind of a copy of a Vespa scooter from Italy. You see, 19,000 was the opening bid. I got it for 25. So that's that. Well, right away it's missing mirrors, I can tell. So now that I own it, we're going to. Yeah. So I've never driven a bike. I don't know anything about bikes, so I can't even lift the seat up. Here comes the expert. Was this the bike that the mirrors were under the seat? I don't remember. We looked at these yesterday, but we looked at a bunch of them. Okay, here it goes up on the little stand. Once again, yes, the mirrors were in the, okay. I really did lose track. We looked at a lot of fucking bikes yesterday. Tires look okay. There's the paperwork. So the mirrors have some scratches on them, but at least they're mirrors. I'm assuming you want the mirrors in, right, to drive it?
No.
Makes life easier? No? Okay.
You don't have the tools to install them here.
It doesn't just screw in? It's a threaded nut.
And then you drive and they go around and around in the wind unless you've got a wrench to bolt them tight.
Oh, I was just going to use my He-Man woman hater strength. All right, so that's one bike. We don't need a new seat, just needs to be cleaned. And then the Aerox is over there. You can see it sticks out. It's that teal bike, and it's got yellow wheels. Here's a Fulano that's in really good shape. So mine is, you know, that pale yellow needs some work, some cleaning up. This is a black Fulano, and you can see how cool these bikes look when they're nice and shiny and polished up. It's a badass little bike. I like them. And the red one, I like the red one too. There's the Fulano in red instead of the pale yellow. Now you can see 31,000. I think that bike went for 36, and the other one went for about the same. The black and the red went for a lot more money. So here's the Aerox. This is a badass bike. The Fulano is 110 cc. This thing is 155 cc. So it's a proper. I mean, especially for Thailand, this is considered a big bike. Jeff only rents up to 300 cc's. So he's got a bunch of bikes like this in his stable of rentals. He's got like 85 bikes. And this is just a killer bike. they're selling this year, 2019. They're selling for 80,000 baht, almost 3 grand. And I picked it up for 40,000 baht, which is like, I don't know, 1,500, something like that. So, yes, sir, Bob. That's my 2 purchases. Once again, I got lucky with this one. 13,000 kilometers, which is less than 10,000 miles. Clean bike, nothing wrong with it, nothing broken, nothing missing. Jeff had spotted this yesterday, said, man, that's a nice bike. I want to see what that goes for. And I managed to scoop it up for 40,000. So I'm going to follow him. He's going to drive the Grand Filano home. I'm going to follow him in my truck, bring him back here, take the Aerox home. And we're going to check the oil and stuff like that on them and just make sure they're roadworthy. But yeah, the tires look good on both of them. I think they're both ready to go. In the parking lot by my truck, you can see there's some people who bought a bike, 2 bikes over there, loaded into a pickup with like a flatbed. And this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bikes he's got loaded, and he's a dealer. He bought a bunch of Honda Waves and Honda Clicks because those are popular. And just one, a guy with a regular pickup truck, sure, he got 1. So this is the loadout area of the parking lot. Jeff, like I said, is driving the Grand Filano. Well, there's a guy with 3. He's got 3 into the back of a pickup truck. Nice. He bought the one with the basket, the little basket on the front. On the 125. Tisket a tasket, little basket. So yeah, we're not loading into the back of my bed, although that could definitely handle the 2 bikes, and it will at some point until I sell this truck. But he's riding it to actually get the oil change, and I'll go pick him up in the truck. All right, we're back. I met Jeff at his house, where after gassing up and checking the oil and putting air in the tires on the Grand Filano. And no, that's not, mine was the yellow one, but that's a nice black one. Now we're here to pick up the Aerox, and same thing, he's going to take it to the gas station because these all have like a cup of gas in them. And ooh, liquid cooled, yes. And yeah, the tires look pretty good, but
the other one had brand new tires. I mean, like brand new.
Yeah, they were in good shape.
This one has 2 keys, so only need a key to that one.
Okay. Yeah, the Filano only had 1 key. Has the plate in the back. There we go.
We're good.
All right. So he's going to go gas it up, and we'll meet him back at his house. That's the resting place for the 2 bikes for now, until we figure out the game plan with them. Yeah, this is a badass bike. Very, very happy about this bike. So I'm going to hop back in the truck and meet Jeff at his house.
Versus like a 1040 or 1030, we don't need a low winter weight oil because it's always
Hot.
freaking hot.
Right.
So I usually just run the straight 40 year round with it.
40 weight. Old school. And back in the day, they only ran 30 or 40 weight. They didn't have the multi-viscosity stuff.
I mean, that's good if you live somewhere like New York City, where you get cold winters and warm summers.
Right. Here it's nothing but warm summers.
Yeah, here it's perpetual summer.
Right.
It's either hot, or it's hotter, or it's really
Hotter or hottest. I think it has the appeal, and curb appeal, and
oh, might be right. Okay.
draining the oil out of the Grand Filano. The Aerox is already done. It took less than 5 minutes. Journey continues to the key cutting shop where we're getting a second key made for the Fedolano. It only had one key, so we're going to get a second one made for 150 baht, $5. A little small, in the middle of nowhere. Shop. Once again, it's thanks to Sir Jeffrey with the safety vest. This is the place.
Safely stand in the middle of the road.
Exactly.
So they see exactly what they hit.
Yeah. Nice.
And I have been hit.
I bet. That explains a lot. You haven't been hit. Yeah, there you go. It's trying the key, make sure it turns and works. Very cool.